All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarasun said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, the dynamic page. Y'all know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. You feeling that frequency and energy? You should most definitely join. Link right down in the video description, right in the chat. Click that link. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got your family 25% off selected items at this time. Save and shop, shop and save. Pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, over 1,500 videos of pure heat fire presented by General Seti himself. All the subjects that you know and love from the General. Plus, we got the supplemental, also monumental and instrumental research material from the Grandmaster teachers, giving you 360 degrees of supreme African academic wisdom and knowledge that cannot be surpassed by any other website on the planet. I want you over there today. Become a member. GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, and everybody know General popping on Patreon, dropping nuclear bombs on Patreon. That's right, family. We ain't got nothing but fire. Ain't nothing but the truth. Got over 500 exclusive live streams that have not ever been previewed other than Patreon. You need to get over there, stick your hand down in that treasure chest and swim in the wisdom. You see, we getting on we getting on Cat Williams tonight. We getting on Ice Cube. Yes, we getting on. I'm going in depth now. I'm going in depth. Now I'm about to pull motherfucking whole cards tonight. So you better be in the house, goddammit, because they gonna get pulled. Okay. And so become a patron today. And to all the family out there, donate to the General. I thank you. I thank you. I appreciate the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there want to get a general donation for all this hard work? Link right in the video description is in the chat. Click it, donate. I thank you. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. Comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. All right, then. Okay. Now we about to start back up, family, and it's a necessary conversation. I see we got family been already. They already, already been in here, and we got to do it now. And I want family to weigh in. Now, I don't want you to sit in the back. I don't want you to sit and hold your tongue. I ain't gonna beat nobody up. I want to hear family. I want to hear family what they think and they believe, and you always respected over here. Just don't say nothing stupid. You see, just don't be disrespectful, okay? Now, and so why certain African nations owe African Americans reparations? You see, now and it's hard, but listen, let me tell you why, I actually set up, and I saw documentaries. You see, I saw documentaries where, now, take it in mind, family. Y'all got to hear me out. Yeah, no. See. Wait a minute. For anybody go too far, you got to look at the premise of what I'm saying, and then make a decision. Okay, let me state the goddamn claim first before anybody go left. Okay, yeah. Let me state the goddamn premise. Now, this is let me say this. I watch documentaries where you got certain Hold on, fam. Let me get some water. Hold on. Yeah. And everybody out there said, I don't know. Yeah, you said he about to fuck my relationship with my African brothers and sisters. No. Let me tell you, and you know what? I'm gonna set the premise, and then you make a decision. And I seen some brother, Kush, he ain't with me no more. Brother Kush say, no, we ain't. No, let me run this down here. Listen to me. It's a whole lot of motherfuckers that want. It's a whole lot of motherfuckers that owe black people reparation. If you had your hand, yeah, and the Arab ones too, but they on our land. You understand? So our reparations is putting our foot off in their ass and getting them off the land. They don't owe it. The only thing they owe us is, is their head. That's what they owe us. So they don't have to give us, because that's our land. You understand what I'm saying? So we don't need no goddamn reparations from the Arab. We need the Arab off our goddamn land. That's what we need. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm stating, and I'm going to state this again, and for anybody out there, you'll understand where I'm coming from. I saw documentaries, particularly one where Skip Gates, he went to Africa. Henry Louis Gates went to Africa, and he went to Dahomey. Okay, he did. And they admitted out of their mouth that they sold African people. We're not talking about the nations that had nothing to do with the selling of Africans. But there are particular nations that omit to selling our people. They admit to it. Okay? See, motherfuckers don't want to do right. See, motherfuckers don't want to do right. That's what my people is weak. My peoples is weak. You know what? If a nigga owe you $5 motherfucking dollars, I don't give a fuck where you at. I don't give a fuck if you in the continent. I don't give a fuck if you in the Caribbean. I don't give a fuck if you in the United States. If a motherfucker owe you $5, you be ready to go to World War motherfucking 3 if they don't come up with them $5. Ashanti too. Sold slaves and admit to it. Now you goddamn admit to it, then that goddamn it got to be some form of reparations. I'm not talking about the family that didn't have nothing to do with it, brother Kush. That's all I'm no. I'm not talking about just no. That's not what I'm talking about. The ones that admit to selling our people. Matter of fact, listen to me, brother Kush, because this involves you too. If you were selling slaves on the continent, I mean, because some of them were sold, but they was already, man, listen here, they was already punishing African nations. But we know they're not going to come up out of it. I mean, this shit like Joseph, when his brothers sold him into slavery. His brothers sold him into slavery. And when they saw Joseph had robes to the highest position outside of Pharaoh. We know but we need to talk about it because it can be used as a tool of education. He had rose to the pinnacle of Egyptian society. And when his brothers came to Egypt during a famine, they didn't recognize Joseph. Why would they? He had risen to, to the almost to a king, to the level of a king. So they didn't recognize him. They wouldn't they expecting him to be dead. Or, or at the minimum, still a slave. And he knew who they were. He knew who they were. And he set it up, and and when they found out, he revealed himself. They were scared. They were scared. Why were they scared? Because they knew they was foul. You done sold your own goddamn brother, nigga. How foul a nigga can you be? How foul? Matter of fact, let's clear this up. There's no way that they could think that the Africans that they sold were their brother. They didn't really think that. If you see that tribalism shit, listen to me. Let me understand. I understand being unique. I understand Africa, and I'm gonna let y'all weigh in. Africa is so beautiful. It's so many cultures. They all African though. African cultures. So beautiful, so amazing. And I understand that most people want to represent, they aspect of the greatness. I'm all right with that. We're not against that. But still have the continental unity to say, you know what, we all beautiful. Everybody here got a place at the table. And no brother and sister you got a place at the table. Come on up in here and eat. You got a place at the table, brother and sister. Come on up here. You might not, but we what make this is like a quilt of nothing but beautiful and amazing cultures. And everybody got a slot. Everybody got a place. And it wouldn't be the quilt this beautiful unless it was you had the various sections, and you got your design, beautiful designs, and every one of them represent an African culture. So yeah, I understand people want to speak their language. They want to represent that aspect of Africa that's their ethnic background, and that's who they are, and I understand that. But to sell another, because you could see that this is a black man and woman, fool ass nigga, and you sell that African to a white man, to an Arab, you the lowest nigga on the planet. You lower than the white man. You lower than the white man, nigga. You lower than the Arab. You lower than the goddamn Arab, nigga. You lower than anything on the goddamn planet. You nigga. You nigga who sold your continental brother. They might not be your tribal brother and sister, but it's your continental brother and sister. You sold them to the white man in the Arab, and you the lowest scum of the planet. And you know what? I'm going to tell you this. And look, let me tell y'all this, because I'm in my feelings. I'm in my feelings. You strike me. It's like when they say that they sold our people, it's almost like, well, we not one of them. So who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? We don't give a fuck. That's the way the impression that I get from some of them that sold our people. I'm being specific. Okay? I'm being specific. Sold our people. I'm being specific. And when they say they sold our people, It's almost like, and if I had a motherfucking way to sell his ass today, I'll sell him again. Huh? Okay, you say we got to have specifics. Talk to me. Is that comment? What specifics we need? I'm gonna put this one up here. Got to have specifics. Talk to me. Tell me what specifics we need, family. Just tell me. I don't know if it's already been going, conversation. I just need to come in. What specifics do we need? Huh? Talk to me. Got to have specifics. I didn't. Wait a minute. Did I say? I said yeah. We're in America. We in America now. We in America. We in America. But that don't mean we no goddamn American. I say blacks in America. And if I say blacks, black Americans, I don't know if I did that. But we say specifics, and so I'm saying, what is the specifics? I understand we in America. That ain't got nothing to do. I started over there. You see what I'm saying? That's just like when a motherfucker get kidnapped. They might find the motherfucker might have got kidnapped in Detroit. That motherfucker end up in Atlanta. But what I mean, when we say specifics, I'm trying to figure this shit out. We are. I understand. If that's what you're trying to say, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I understand it. I've always said, okay, if that's what y'all trying to say, I'm just trying to get the clarity because it's hard, to get it across and you just type and it's hard to explain what a sentence mean to, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to, understand what a sentence is saying. Yes, we should. But nevertheless, I'm asking the question why certain African nations owe us. And I put it up there, African American. That's to keep motherfuckers, but for real, I don't rep that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know geographically this is where we located. This is where we is, and this is where we eat, and this, that, and the third. But I know good and goddamn well, I ain't got nothing to do with Americo Vespucci or none of them motherfuckers. So I'm not no fool. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's just like when I say Lake Victoria. I know that ain't no goddamn Lake Victoria. And even if I say African American, I know that he ain't no motherfucking American. I know goddamn well we the only motherfucker that came over here against our will. Okay, so we didn't come over here and immigrate. We didn't migrate or immigrate over here and go through Ellis Island or some goddamn where. We came in the bowels of the goddamn ship. So I mean, so I don't know what people think. We didn't go through goddamn immigration. We went through the goddamn slave line and shit and got up on the blocks and shit where they sold our people. And the motherfuckers that still document that they sold us, it's so if a motherfucker kidnap you and motherfucking in Detroit and you end up in Atlanta, what the fuck? I mean, we still got to deal with the atrocity from beginning to end. You see, we can't judge it. If we charge the white man for reparations, we got to charge the nigga who he bought us from too. We got to charge both of them. When I don't understand this. Wait a minute. Let me understand this shit. If a crime has been committed and they pinpoint all the accessories to the crime, everybody getting charged. Ain't no motherfucker, everybody getting goddamn charged. Okay. I busted you niggas. Where you get this from? Okay, what? Oh, you got all these in the trunk, nigga? Yeah. Especially they roll up on both of the niggas. Yeah. Okay. You got two cars here, and you got a motherfucker with four. We got 20 birds in his trunk. And you see this nigga handing somebody money. You know who they're gonna charge? Everybody on the goddamn scene. Oh, you gonna charge this motherfucker, but you don't charge him. I don't understand that. I don't understand it, especially, and I'm going to tell y'all, because I feel some kind of way. And I'm going to just say this. I just got to get some shit off my chest. When I see them, I'm talking about those that say they sold Africans. Because some were sold on the continent to Arabs. You see what I'm saying? Some were sold probably to other African nations in whatever payment that they'll accept for a slave. So, I mean, if a motherfucker see another African less than him, that he could be sold, he probably was fucking over the people before the slave trade even started. They was the homie and other were warlike, okay? Just like you got certain tribes anywhere where they more warlike. They want to bully and shit and bully other, other peoples and shit. And so y'all some bully motherfuckers is really what it is. That's really what it boiled down to. And I could say this, and I'm gonna say it, because the shit y'all did set in motion a slave trade that goddamn it went east, went west, went north, went south. You see what I'm saying? Still going on. The deplorability of Africa today happened when that nigga who had, such, hate for his own continental family, that he would sell his family to a Caucasian, to an Arab, set in motion the wickedest act of genocide and dehumanization of a people in the history of the planet. You see, and motherfuckers sit up there and they, you got to get back. You may not be, but just like the white man, you inherited this country. Y'all motherfuckers didn't have this in Britain. Y'all didn't have this in Britain. When y'all came to, you didn't even have it here. God damn it, Europe was a wasteland. Them motherfuckers was over there in doom and gloom. They didn't have no vibrant societies over there. They didn't have no goddamn vibrant society. You can't give white people the credit for America. If they could have, why didn't they do it in Britain? They was looking for something. They didn't have it. When they seen African people, they seen something. They seen the goose that laid the golden egg. You understand what I'm saying? And they enslaved it, put him and her in the cage. You see, and we laid in the eggs, the golden eggs that came out is all our skills, all our trade, our music, all our efforts and shit. They took all the golden eggs out the basket and put them in their goddamn basket. When I see certain tribes and they talk about, that they sold, yeah, they stole it, but they inherited it too. You understand? I'm talking about the ones of today. They inherited from their ancestors who stole. You see, they inherited the debt. You see, that's what I'm talking about. They inherited the debt that their ancestors incurred when they stole our people and commit genocide on our people. You see what I'm saying? And worked our people for over 400 years. So they inherited the debt. And that's just like if one of your people's passed and you inherit the house and the car, but you also inherit the debt. They're gonna want you to take care of that debt. You're gonna also inherit the debt too. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm talking about. And so, when they over there, and I'm gonna just say this. I keep going left. I keep going left when I should stay straight. When I hear them, other, African nations talking about how they sold our people and how they don't even seem to be, remorseful about that. You see, they speak in many instances, it almost like, and I heard some say that they wasn't going to apologize. That they wasn't going to apologize. You know, and you know, that right there just don't stick with me. You know, because you know what, be real. Can I be real with y'all? See, I can't sidestep an issue like that. We need to put our foot in their ass. You see what I'm saying? Y'all need to learn the hard way about, fucking over people. And then talk to people and see this is not all our people. Because like I say, some of them nations was bullies. They bullied a lot of them smaller nations or the ones that were less violent. So they were bullies. And a lot of the time they just had to move, get the fuck away from them. And they'll still come looking. You see? They'll still come looking. And so I'm not talking about all our people, but the particular one, and not remorseful. And when I hear certain shit about African people in America, I know I put up there African Americans, but I say I should have put Africans in America. You see, when I hear them talk as if they don't have no remorse, this is the legacy that your weak ass ancestors have passed down to you, that you are responsible for helping to set in motion one of the most dehumanizing, most sick operations, human genocide on the planet. And motherfucker, you should be trying to do everything you can to make right with the people. I don't know what my ancestors was thinking about. They was wrong. They was wrong. They was so wrong to have done that. We apologize, but not only do we apologize, we want to say to our family, wherever you at on the planet, you see, we open our doors to you. We talking about just our brothers. We're not talking about opening it up to every crazy nigga neither, but still opening up the gates and say, you know what? We got to make right. And the way we make right is to show our family that they're welcome. Not just words. I don't want to hear no motherfucking words. Our ancestors was dehumanized, went through all type of trauma and lynching and shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Nigga, you got to step to the plate. See, the thing is, Black Americans and Africans in general, across the board, I mean, and let's say this, and take it because you got to take it. We some punks. You understand what I'm saying? Most motherfuckers be all out war for shit that did happen to them. If a tenth of the shit that happened to us happened to them, they already be at war. They already be at war. They ain't about accepting no shit like that. Us, we look at our oppressors and we believe that somehow they're gonna grow a heart and that they're gonna give us what is due us. Just ain't gonna happen. Just ain't gonna happen. And when motherfuckers fix they face, I don't care where you at. I don't care if you're on the continent. I don't care if you're in the Caribbean. I don't care if you're in the North America, South America. I don't give a fuck where you at. It's got to come a time that those that violate our people, speak down on our people, that they get what they got coming to them. And there's no way around that. Any society got rules. When you cross them lines, you pay the price. You pay the price. How many lines have motherfuckers crossed with our people and they ain't paid no price? And they continue to talk greasy. disrespectful, any which way they can. You see, Arabs in Africa, white peoples in Africa, white peoples in the goddamn Caribbean, Indian motherfuckers, them too, them too. Man, look here, motherfucker sit up and talk to me, and then you say, and motherfucker, and we right here and face to face, and motherfucker say, yeah, I sold your ancestors. And the motherfucker say it like, man, you did? I've been looking for you, nigga. And jump dead 2 feet in his chest, nigga. And get the back stroking, nigga. With jump straight in his chest. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna happen again. You understand what I'm saying? Or it's gonna happen again. Nobody gonna respect you nowhere on the planet. I know. But I just want my people to be free. Don't get mad at me. I just want my people to be free. And I know it's gonna cause us to do some things that we can't. Sometimes it's hard for us to get there into that and that's why we keep getting fucked over so many times. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't get it rolling. You see what I'm saying? You got to charge a motherfucker, and you got if it's punishment due, you have to render punishment. What society don't exist if there are wrongs and you in that nation don't render punishment? You have to render punishment. That's okay. You got to do that. You see, you violated national law. You violated. We got to check you for that. And that's how we're gonna get respect on the planet. Wherever we at. If you feel that you're wrong, make right, motherfucker. Don't wait. Don't wait till when we get up on you. Oh, dog, get to explain it. Oh, dog, I didn't, that wasn't me. The motherfucker rush. Oh, dog, that wasn't me. Dog, me and you cool, dog. No, nigga, we ain't cool. Don't wait till I get up on you, nigga. You ain't make right. You make right. You clear the air. See, but that's all that shit that's going on out there. Motherfuckers yip yapping, running off at their goddamn. It's that same frequency. I already know. I don't play no game. You let that shit slide. I don't let it slide. See, motherfuckers let it slide the first time, and that's how your ass ended up, because your frequency was already letting you know that these motherfuckers ain't right. They ain't right. They ain't right. They ain't right. And they wasn't right. They wasn't right. Okay? And so when you feeling that freak, you can tell by their tone and the shit that they saying. Okay, you that nigga. If you had the opportunity to sell my ass be on the boat right now. I already know. I ain't got to fake the funk. My motherfucking ass, if I can hear your frequency, nigga. Hey, Rue. It depends on how let me put that up there. Look at my brother. Hey, Rue. What kind of punishment do you propose for our African tribe? I'm trying to make right. I'm trying to make right. I can serve this shit to you on a golden platter, or I can serve this shit to you on a garbage can lid. Whichever one, it's how you want it. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you. Now I say, listen here. Make right. Make right. Make right. Clear the air. Clear the air. Make a proclamation. Make a national proclamation that we were wrong for what has happened, and there's my dog out there barking. I wonder what he's barking at. Make a proclamation that you was wrong and offer our people something to make it right. You see what I'm saying? To make it right. Even people that in business. If you fuck up somebody order and shit, this, that, and the third, they offer them something. Man, take this with you. Give them something. No matter what it is. And I'm not saying this that is that light. You see what I'm saying? But yes, some land. Some reparation, and it could be in the form of land. You understand what I'm saying? It could be in the form of many things. We're not trying to break, but offer us some land, in return, we coming over there to build and shit and this, that, and the third. Get the ball rolling. Get the ball rolling. But to speak, that's just like, listen to me, good brother. I hate Ru. If somebody, and Lord forbid anything ever happen to any of your loved ones, Lord forbid. If somebody was to hurt one of your loved ones, I done had one of my loved ones hurt. Close. I wanted to hurt them niggas. But somebody already did it. You know, they was fucking with a whole lot of people. You know what I'm saying? They was fucking with so many people that the streets took care of it. They frequency took care of it. But I ain't gonna lie. I was there. I was there. You know what I'm saying? And when I think about what my ancestors went through, and motherfuckers say they sold my ancestors, and it's somewhat of a smile or a smirk up under that omission. Man, listen here. You'll fuck around and get knocked out today. You'll fuck around and get knocked out today. See, that's what we got to let motherfuckers know. We not playing. And they, when motherfuckers see we bout our shit, when motherfuckers see you ain't playing, yeah, that nigga ain't playing. You see, we're not playing with this shit. You keep running off at your mouth. You know, that's just like people talk. We ain't even talking about people. Motherfuckers up on videos, we ain't even thinking about their ass. Not in that sense. I don't give a fuck though. We ain't even thinking of it. Motherfuckers say, oh, Black America, but bitch, I ain't even said shit to you. I ain't said a motherfucker. What the fuck is you bumping your gums for? Go sit your raggedy ass down somewhere. What the fuck would you just up and start talking about Black? We ain't even thinking about us. We don't sit up and say, oh, them niggas over there, this, that, and the third, and woo-de-woo and shit. Most of the time, niggas in America ain't thinking about nothing other than the shit that they do. We go on video. Now it is a lot of, tension in the air. You understand what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers is making videos and videos and videos. I don't get off into that. I'm down for my people, but I know it's a lot of rotten ass apples on this motherfucking tree. You understand? And I'm picking the goddamn apples up off the tree. And so, goddamn it, if the apple just happened to be on your branch, I'm not saying the whole branch. I'm saying you need to get the motherfucker up off. And that's what we not doing. We not taking self-inventory. And a lot of times people get mad when you show something that might be on they branch and they know good and goddamn well they should have pulled that motherfucker off. But then when somebody, say something about it, they feel some kind of goddamn way because it's their branch. Well, that's too goddamn bad. Because that bad apple then spoke on our branch. It's one tree, but he done spoke on our branch, and he's bogus. He's out of pocket. He's out of line. And we had to speak on that. And so to keep shit from, we have to speak up. We love Africa. We love our family in the Caribbean. We love our family wherever they at. We want to build. And anytime we see motherfuckers, most of the time you see niggas in America, they say something out of pocket about Africa, I check their ass. To give African people a brother or sister that showing that we don't think like that. Now that's what I need. See, that's where I'm failing. I'm that's really and it's some family out there, but I think it should be much more coming, especially how motherfuckers didn't benefited off of Black America. I'm just gonna say, I really do believe that you didn't benefited up off our energy and our frequency. That's real motherfucking talk. You have. It's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? You got a big brother, you got a big sister, and you're gonna look up to them. Ain't nothing wrong with saying that. Ain't nothing wrong with saying that. And you gonna shine too. You gonna shine too. But ain't nothing wrong with saying you look up to big bro. And so that's what it is. You benefit, but now motherfuckers are turning around, they talking down on us. And then we got motherfuckers over here talking down on the family across the water. You know why? Thank you, brother Winston. Because we don't want to talk about these issues and be real about it. We want to sweep shit under. No, you can't sweep shit like this under the rug. We can't sweep shit like certain shit you just got to deal with. Put that shit on the table and let's talk about it. Let's get some understanding. How you feeling? This is how I feel. How you feel? Where can we meet in the middle? Where can we get some resolve about this issue to say it's behind us now? We can't just put it behind us if we ain't dealt with it. We got to deal with it. We got to deal with it, you know? And I will do. I'm going to bring some and put some shit up here. Because if we go across the water, I don't want motherfuckers to have preconceived ideas about who we are. Where you latch some preconceived garbage in your head on every Black American that you see. And that we, brothers and sisters do the same with the African, our continental African brothers and sisters, our Caribbean. We got to stop this bitch shit. This is bitch shit. For real. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, no motherfucker won't raise a motherfucking fingernail on a cracker. Bitch niggas. Goddamn Cro-Magnon Neanderthals come down your motherfucking street, nigga. Got all type of AKs and all this shit. Motherfucking cracker come down there with a tutu and a baton, and you motherfuckers in there shaking. Motherfucker won't ride on that Cro-Magnon. Got all them choppers, got all them goddamn, all that work. You got all the ammunition. Ain't got no, yes, massa. Your ass, motherfucking white man coming down there, nigga, see all your motherfucking teeth, nigga. Show them all. Show all your motherfucking teeth. And the majority of you niggas got a goddamn white Jesus up on your wall. See, I'm going to go to work. I'm going to go to work. I'm going to go to work. See? And so, yeah, I know I'm gonna touch on some feelings, but family, we'll be coming back. I got to get on over here. Yeah, we got to get on over here to Patreon. I'm about to go to work. If you're a patron, come on over. And if if you ain't, join and get this work. And I'll be back later on YouTube. I got to talk to the people tonight. All right. Got to talk to the people tonight. All right. What brother say? No pictures. That's right. All right. Okay. Here we go. I don't know what made that motherfucker. It wasn't good, whatever it was. Here's some of them links. Support the general. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast. Daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.